All right, so we're diving deep into football movies today.
Yeah.
You know, we had this list from the Top 10's website,
Uh-huh.
and it's like a gold mine.
It is. It is.
We're going to sift through it
Okay.
and see what's really out there.
Oh, right.
You know, these movies are like more than just entertainment. They
Right.
tap into something really deep,
Absolutely.
like this passion for the game
Uh-huh.
and the whole culture around it.
Totally.
And, of course, the stories themselves,
His stories.
the human
Yeah.
drama.
Yeah.
So we've got to start with the top dogs, right?
Okay.
Remember the Titans is sitting pretty at number 1.
It's a classic.
Really seems to have touched a nerve.
Definitely.
That story of overcoming racial barriers through football,
Powerful stuff.
it's not just about the sport, it's
Yeah.
about something bigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we've got The Blind Side and Facing the Giants.
Both very popular.
Huge fan favorites, it seems.
They are. They are.
But let's move beyond the top 3 for a second.
Okay.
We've got some other familiar titles.
Oh.
Rudy, Any Given Sunday.
Yeah, some classics in there.
But I saw an interesting comment about Rudy.
Oh, really?
Someone found it a bit boring
Interesting.
and preferred The Longest Yard for the excitement factor.
I can see that.
What do you think makes a sports movie truly exciting?
Well, it's different for different people, right?
Yeah.
Some folks are drawn to the action, the big plays,
Mm-hmm.
the thrill of the game,
Right.
Others connect more with the emotional stakes.
Yeah,
The underdog story.
that makes sense.
The personal journeys.
I guess it depends what you're looking for.
Absolutely.
Now, things get really interesting when we hit this section called the contenders.
Ooh, yeah.
You've got titles like Semi-Tough and North Dallas 40.
Okay.
And I got to admit, I'm not familiar with those.
Yeah, those are a bit more niche.
They're not your typical blockbusters.
Right, but they have a
A
following.
dedicated fan base, it seems.
Yeah, you could call them cult classics.
Why do you think they've earned that status?
Well, they often offer a different perspective on the sport,
Uh-huh.
maybe a more realistic or even cynical view.
Interesting.
They dig deeper into the complexities of the game and the people involved.
I see.
They might not be for everyone, but they resonate with a certain audience.
And then there's Brian's Song.
Oh, man, that one gets me every time.
Such a powerful story.
It's based on a true story,
I did know that.
about this incredible bond between two football players.
Gil Sayers and Brian Piccolo.
Yeah,
It's just a testament to friendship and resilience.
definitely.
It really hits you the feels.
It does. It does.
Now, one thing that strikes me is this difference
Yeah.
between those fan favorites we talked about earlier
Uh-huh.
and these contenders.
Right.
Do you think popular choices always align with critical acclaim?
That's a great question.
Like, what makes a film resonate with the masses?
Well, it's complicated.
Yeah.
Sometimes a film just captures the zeitgeist,
Uh-huh.
It speaks to something in the culture at that moment.
Right.
And it becomes a phenomenon.
And other times a film might be more subtle,
Yeah.
more nuanced.
Maybe it takes a while for people to appreciate it.
It builds a following over time,
Exactly.
but doesn't necessarily become a box office smash.
Right.
It's fascinating how those dynamics play out.
It is. It is.
And this list has got such a variety of films.
Oh, yeah.
We've got those underdog stories.
Like Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy, Invincible.
Practice.
And we've got comedies like The Waterboy
Oh, yeah, that one's hilarious.
and The Replacements.
They're all for a good laugh.
Lighten the mood a bit.
Absolutely.
And, of course, we can't forget the dramas, those films that really dig into the emotional core.
Yeah.
Friday Night Lights, We Are Marshall.
Powerful stuff.
They show us the human side of the sport.
The real stories behind the game.
And some of these titles just grab your attention.
Oh, yeah.
The Program, Varsity Blues, Necessary Roughness.
Intriguing title.
What do you think they're hinting at?
Well, the program sounds like it could be about the inner working of a college football program.
Uh-huh.
Maybe some behind-the-scenes drama.
Right.
The pressures, the competition.
And Varsity Blues?
That one makes me think of high school football.
Yeah.
That whole culture.
The traditions, the rivalries,
Exactly.
and Necessary Roughness.
That sounds like a team overcoming adversity.
Yeah, like a real underdog story.
Facing challenges head on.
It's amazing how a title can spark so much curiosity.
It is. It is.
Makes you want to watch the film just to see what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Well, this has been a great deep dive.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it.
We've covered a lot of ground.
We
From
have.
the most popular film.
To those hidden gems.
It's clear that football movies offer something for everyone.
Definitely.
Whether you're a diehard fan or just love a good story.
And they give us a glimpse into so many aspects of the sport.
The highs and lows, the triumphs and tragedies.
The human stories behind the game.
Now, before we wrap up,
Uh-huh.
I've got a final thought for you to ponder.
All right.
Is there a connection between the year a football movie was made
Uh-huh.
and its popularity, or maybe its themes?
Interesting question.
Like, does a certain era stand out
Hmm.
as particularly strong for this genre?
I'll have to think about that.
I encourage you to explore that idea.
I
We'll
will.
see what patterns you discover.
All right.
Happy watching.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us.
It was fun.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.